Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
All right, welcome to today's live discussion titled Let's Discuss. It is a program where we discuss topics bothering your heart. And with me in the studio is Evangelist Prosper Obama, man of God.
Sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
In this program, we shall be discussing topics that is bothering your heart. And I'm still your anchorman, EC Obiora, the old man. We want to talk about this discussion, this live program. Let's discuss. Number one, like I said, it is a program we initiated to discuss topics that bothers people's hearts. We've come to know that on daily basis, people are worried, people things bother people, and this is one of the reasons you hear of depression and sometimes suicide and all of those things. So we want to see how we can begin to discuss these topics and be able to give people good counsels and help them see light in the midst of this whole thing that they are worried about. So, what do you think about this program? How do you think it will, be productive and impact in the lives of people around?
All right. Thank you for the privilege of being part of this program. Um, this program is timely. I said it's timely because we are in a season where people don't even know what to expect. People don't know what to do.
Like you need to, be audible because we're not using microphones,
All
so
right.
our
So,
audience can follow us.
all right. We are in a season where people are jeopardized with what to do. People are confused. People are in the state of quagmire. People doesn't know the next step to take. They don't know where else to go to. Everywhere looks so dark. So in the midst of this darkness, there is necessity for light. And this program, Let's Discuss, is an avenue which will enlighten people, educate people, inform people better, and equip them with the necessary knowledge on what to do to be able to walk in the path of life and not fall victim of the circumstances befalling those in the dark. So I believe strongly that is a program for a time like this that will impact generally limit not limited to youth, not limited
Okay,
to
because I was,
adults.
I was trying to ask you this question.
Okay.
Like, do we have class or kind of an expected audience? Kind of people we are looking out to to meet people we want to participate or maybe to help with this program.
All right. Um, there is no expected audience, like a classified audience, maybe within the age of this or that. No, maybe between the teenagers or the youths or the adults or the male, the mothers or the fathers or no, or the allies or the illiterates. This cut across everybody that can see, that can hear, that breathes, that have hands, that have life in him or her.
Okay.
So it cuts across everybody because the topics that will be discussed affects every human being in a time like this. No, okay, if we discuss about marriage, for instance, or relationship, it covers across everybody.
Okay.
There are different levels of relationships, so when you talk about that, it covers every other
Okay,
person.
you talked about topics that will be discussed. You just made mention to marriage and relationship, which means there are this. You already have knowledge of the kind of topics we'll be discussing. So,
Yeah.
can you throw more light on that?
All right. On the topic of marriage or relationship, okay. Life is all about relationship. Let's take it back from creation when man came into existence and all that. God discovered that it was not good that a man should be alone. There is this need for a companion. There is this need for a soulmate, somebody, a companion, a helpmate, and he found it necessary. He deemed it fit to bring Eve into the garden for Adam. So relationship has been a thing from the beginning. Even God Himself, for creating the man, ends for relationship, and He brought man into existence. So right from time immemorial till date, till eternity, relationship is something that you cannot overemphasize it. But we've had a whole lot of misconceptions around this um, topic,
Okay.
relationship. A whole lot of misunderstanding and misquotes and all that. That people do no longer know exactly how to relate, do not know the concepts of relationship and the expectations to expect in a relationship. So this Let's Discuss platform will actually address those issues of relationship holders, um, which you said I should throw more light on the part of relationship. Okay, it started from the beginning, so it's something that should be, you can't avoid it.
Okay.
You do not want to read, or people will not believe with you.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, so based on what you just explained now, you opened my eyes to understand that the discussion is meant for everyone, and its targeted audience is everyone. And so, how do you intend to reach out to this everyone through this platform?
Okay, now
Now, are there things, I mean, mediums you would want to employ?
yeah, one of the mediums to employ is the one we have already, the
Okay.
social media.
Okay.
That's the largest network you can think of on the planet Earth. If you want to gather millions of people here today, it might not be possible. People might be busy with one schedule or the other, but when it is online, wherever you can access it. So the platform we have today, the online, is a vast place, a very open place that can accommodate limitless of people. So we are on the right track with this particular platform to reach out. So it's an avenue to reach. Now it's cross across. If the old woman in the house doesn't have access to the internet, there is a child, there is a youth in that compound, in that house, within that vicinity that have access to the that can relate to this elderly one. So there is no limit, there is no limitation attached to it. So because some people will be like, internet is just for the youth, for the elites. No, and out of every 10 illiterates, there's one literate. Out of every 10 uneducated, there's one educated. So that one educated is just like a candlelight. It shines across and others can see through it. So I don't believe there's any limitation to this.
There is one big threat we've always recognized in certain things like this. In fact, in certain anything in life, and that is this issue of little beginning. Um, Believe you me, with this way now, it's not everybody will have interest in this thing. Not everybody will even know what you're doing as to begin to follow you. And so, how do you intend to make it like, kind of attractive, and how do you intend to really get this expected audience, and how do you want them to notice what you're doing and then begin to follow it to the point that you'll be able to achieve your primary aim of starting this platform?
All right, it's all about content. What you have to deliver to the people.
Okay.
You stand out when you have what it takes to enlighten the people. Now, catching the people's audience. I will not say maybe you start sharing things to them or doing all manner of things. Now, example communicates principle. Let's use this man B2B as a case study.
Okay.
Everybody is now going for PVC. PVC started since 2020 and thereabout. But people just wake up all of a sudden to get their PVC. The mindset before was our phone doesn't count. We don't need to go there, we need to come out and all of that. But somebody came out with a content, started educating. Every man's biggest problem is the mountain of ignorance before him. So if you're able to dissolve that mountain before that person is automatically your follower. So now people will follow what enlighten, educates them, and informs them. Many people do not want to sit and read. So if you can read and summarize in 10 minutes to them and make them understand better, they are willing to follow and they are eager to hear you next time. So for we now in this Let's Discuss platform, starting small, the whole concept of little beginning and whatever, people will not appreciate it, people don't even know what you are doing and all of that. It behoves on us to be consistent
Okay.
It behoves on us to be diligent.
Because I was like trying to ask you how you intend to surmount this thing I just mentioned as solid. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned consistency.
Consistency. Then you have to be diligent.
Diligent. Okay.
You have to be, up to date.
Okay. Okay.
You have to be up to date. So
as in giving people the topic,
yes,
topic that they
so
want to
exactly
hear.
what affects them and solutions. So you have to profound solutions to
Topics
their problems.
that bothers their heart.
Yes, topics that bothers their heart. People today are even confused on what to do. An average youth today now talking about, you go to SS3, you ask them what do you want to become. Many of them don't know what they want to be.
Okay.
They're just in the four walls of a classroom. They don't know what the future holds for them. The ones in the university of that graduate, you ask them, they are not assured of job opportunity for them or not. So there's a whole lot of confusion and a mountain of ignorance everywhere. So if you create a content that promises to educate, that promises to inform, that promises to enlighten, and you're able to take away, you'll be able to surmount that mountain, that ignorance before them. You catch their fans and they will be your followers. So, but the growth, you don't expect to happen overnight. That's why I said the consistency must be there. Okay. So, because there's a whole lot of things.
Don't have what they expected.
Yes, a whole lot of things want to discourage you. You might, at the end, just one person. And you'll be like, after this whole preparation, it's just one person. Don't be discouraged. You understand? So, it is just continuity, that consistency, and make sure your content has solution to people's problem.
All right, do not forget that with me here is the evangelist Prosper Okwama and Celia Anchorman Isi Obiora, the old man. The platform is Less This Talk. Every topic that bothers your heart. Man of God, I would like to ask you one more question before we begin to summarize, and that question is having introduced this platform and what you expect to give to the people out there, what would they be expecting? Like, how do they expect you? Do you have days that they will be expecting you to come online or maybe to drop your topics and all of those things?
Yeah, we have every Monday to reach out to the people.
Okay, every Monday.
Discuss with them.
This man of God, are you with us or against us? So somebody just walked in now. I'm talking of the evangelist. You can come in, come in. Evangelist, Evangelist James, Evangelist Evangelist James. He just came in now. Let him be part of what we are saying. This is Let's Discuss, live discussion platform, and we discuss topics that bothers the heart. Your brother here, the evangelist Prosper Okwama, has said a lot about this platform. He has said so many things, of which I would like you to just chook your mouth. Understand? Just chook your mouth. So he was talking about when to, feed the audience, when the people should be expecting a kind of a drop. You understand? Either live discussion or maybe a drop from this platform, and they are saying they will be meeting on Monday. So the audience, the world should expect us every Monday. And I want you to kind of encourage the world out there, encourage them. How do you think? Do you think this platform is going to be of benefit to them? What do you want to tell them?
Okay. First, I must thank you for the privilege and opportunity to be in this platform.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Well, this platform is educative. It's going to help a lot to answer, it's going to answer many questions to some certain problems that people have been bothering, asking about.
Okay.
And this platform is also going to create a new avenue that we can learn some certain things, even the things beyond what we can think.
Okay.
I think Let's Discuss is indeed a good platform in which we can also know the mind of God in regards to some certain questions and some situations, things happening around.
Okay.
So I love the program.
Okay. So if I should take it by that, you are saying we are not just going to answer questions as brothers are heart, we're not going to just employ humans' wisdom and knowledge. You're also talking about the mind of God in answering these things, which is to say that as we move on, we'll also be answering these questions in line with the Word of God.
Yes.
Or how happy I am to hear this, and I hope people out there will be happy also to hear, knowing that something is coming up to attend to their daily needs and challenges of their life. People, I want to really encourage you to look out for us every Monday, just as Evangelist Prosper has said. Every Monday, you shall be hearing from us topics that bothers your heart, and as we discuss, I believe God will be enriching you. Remember this program after discussion here, talking about these topics, will give you opportunity to air your view. We'll be having a live phone calls and maybe comments that where you'll be able to air your view, and we take it up from there and discuss more. So once again, I welcome you, the Evangelist Prosper Okoma. What do you have for the audience as we draw the curtain?
All right. Um, expect the best from us. We have something massive for you. Don't miss out.
Expect the best from us. Something massive is on your way. Do not miss out. Alright, man of God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. See
Yes,
you
sir.
on Monday.